Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on apecoin, whose current price stands at the $3.5203 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 3.03%. and in this video I want to give you the short-term and the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, basing my analysis on the EBOOK structures and the Fibonacci's. And allow me to kickstart the video here on the daily chart by giving you a brief of what has been happening here on the apecoin chart. Apecoin, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high in a movement that is much of a three-wave structure to the upside. So we can have it as an ABC corrective structure, taking us to an all-time high. And after seeing the all-time high, we have been seeing lower prices, which has continued to give us new lows, having the current low at around the $2.57 mark, and giving you a measure from the all-time high. From the all-time high, you can see that apecoin is down more than 87%, meaning there are chances that we might have seen the low for that movement to the lower side, and very soon we might expect that bounce to the upside, maybe obeying the EBOOK structures and maybe taking us to an all-time high. And in this movement from the all-time high, there are chances that whatever we are seeing over here is much of a five-wave structure to the lower side. And if I try to enlarge this chart so that we can try to have that EBOOK structure, there are chances that whatever we might be seeing from the all-time high might be the first wave to the lower side, then this might be the second wave, then whatever we have over here might be the wave 3, then the bounce that we are in, which is better seen on the 4-hour chart, might be the formation of that wave 4. Then we can continue maybe pushing a little bit lower, making a new low in the formation of that wave 5 to the lower side, and jumping to the 4-hour chart for further analysis so that I can also give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out. You can see that apecoin, after making our low at around the $2.57 mark, we have been pushing a little bit higher, and in this movement right here, apecoin has been obeying the EBOOK structures. And if I have my EBOOK structure, we can have these as a first wave to the upside, then we saw the formation of that second wave, then we saw that wave 3, then a bit of a retracement in the formation of a wave 4, then made a new high at around the $4.57 mark in the formation of that wave 5. And having seen this fractal wave to the upside, that completed the formation of a higher EBOOK wave count 1 to the upside. So we can mark that as a higher EBOOK wave count 1 to the upside, and whatever we expect next after seeing the formation of a higher EBOOK wave count 1 is a bit of a corrective structure in the formation of a second wave, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting it from the low of the first wave down there to the high of the wave 1, that gives me a minimum retracement area to the lower side in the formation of that second wave between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which perfectly lies at around the $3.59 mark and the $3.35 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that higher EBOOK wave count 2 to the lower side to do. So whatever I'm expecting over here is the formation of a higher EBOOK wave count 2 before we see an impulsive movement to the upside in the formation of a higher EBOOK wave count 3, and there are chances that very soon we might see that impulsive movement to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, because you can see we have retraced perfectly between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, meaning there are chances that we might have made the low for this higher EBOOK wave count 2, and very soon we can expect that bounce to the upside, obeying the EBOOK structures, and see that fifth wave of that EBOOK structure completing the formation of that higher EBOOK wave count 3 to the upside. And assuming that the low for that higher EBOOK wave count 2 is in, we can sketch out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 using a trend-based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $6.5104 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect that wave 3 to the upside to do. And getting back into the formation of this second wave, where you can see we had lost a trend line, which is over here. And I think this is better seen on the 1-hour chart. So jumping to the 1-hour chart so that we can see that trend line that we had lost over here. You can see we had lost it and also lost the 20-day MA. We continued pushing a little bit lower, and as we try to have a retest of the trend line so that we can continue pushing even lower, you can see we have managed to break above the trend line once more, and right now we are trading above it, and that means it's now acting as support, and there are chances that we might continue pushing even higher, and that might be the start of that wave 3 that I'm expecting, which is an impulsive wave, and also expect to see fractal waves information within that wave 3 to the upside. And getting back to the 4-hour chart so that we can also take a look at the indicators, here on the RSI we are trading at around the 44 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upside. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we have printed a bullish cross, and that would mean higher prices are coming our way, and we are also seeing an increase in the buying momentum, meaning higher prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.